We've been in discussions about numbers of peoples in gatherings, for example, and it may be prudent given that that is an area where people are going to travel and visit, and it happens every summer in the South Okanagan and Central Okanagan, actually through the interior. We know that it's a popular place for people to go, and that has proven to be a venue right now where we get transmission. So, and we've had people in groups that are larger than are manageable, and it's put a strain on us in public health being able to contact people quickly, and that has led then to additional transmission chains. So for the next incubation period, what we need to do is be able to rapidly find people, rapidly ensure that they have what they need to stay away from others, get tested, be monitored. And so to facilitate that, we may need to adjust things like the numbers of people, and we can look at rental agencies like Airbnb. We talked about like people who rent houseboats and other boats where people are using those as they did every summer to go out and to have parties and maybe put rafts together and join with other groups. And right now we need to stop doing that. We need to focus on having our own small group together and focus on our friends and our family. Early on in this pandemic, we had large numbers of people for each case. It averaged about 11, but there were some people who had like 100, 120 contacts, which made us scramble. Right now, we're starting to see that creep up again. During the period where we had our restrictions in place and people were following them, the average number of contacts dropped to 3. So we want to be somewhere in between there where it's manageable for us. What we're seeing in the Okanagan, and this is why Interior Health is looking at some more restrictions in numbers of people that gather, is that people were having 20 or 30 contacts, and that makes it much more challenging for us to find people in a timely way, because we want to find people within 24 to 48 hours before they start to show symptoms. So we know in the incubation period it's up to 14 days, but most people will start to get sick at day 5, day 7. So we want to find everybody before that period of time so that they don't have the opportunity to pass it on to somebody else. So the fewer people that we have, the better we're able to do that. And right now we know that it's a risky proposition in much of the interior to have those types of parties. The other part of it was that people didn't always know the people they were with, which made it harder for us to find them. So those are the things we need to think about now. And it applies because we are seeing transmission in the Okanagan, but it also applies around the province. And on the Gulf Islands, here in Victoria and Vancouver, people are traveling. They're getting together and they're enjoying the summer. But we need to do it with smaller groups. We need to make sure we know who we're with so that if somebody inadvertently brings it into our bubble, we're able to protect everybody as rapidly as we can.